Hello everybody, welcome in. My name is Josh, this is the Gaming Joy channel, and we're back on Middleburgh. We're in Middleburgh, we're in April now, and it means it's time to plant. We gotta plant some corn, gotta get some more corn for our whiskey still. As you can see, I'm backing up to something new. We sold off a lot of paper, we got, I don't know, almost $1 million. Come on, connect, thank you. We got almost $1 million from all the corn we sold, and so we figured we'd splurge on a nice cedar planter here. This is actually pretty nice. Let's go look at it. This is the N542C air drill. I talked to the manufacturer, got them to do a black edition. So it just matches our farm, matches our theme going. Still got some John Deere colors in there, and the rims and the wheels, but nice. We're gonna go in and seed this field here and that field today. Now we actually own a few more fields. Let's jump into the menu real quick. So with all of the stuff we sell, and I think there's more to sell actually, we bought a few more plots of land. These two we bought last time. We bought 162 and we bought 182. Now these are the special surprise, and we're gonna actually get to that surprise today. I'm super excited. And eventually, I think we're probably going to buy 164 and 169. Then we'll own all of the fields in this area, and I'm pretty excited about that. Where we go after that, I'm kind of going to leave up to you. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Should I spend more time tearing down forests, or should I move into town and start, using up some of the fields and stuff that are in town? There is this farm right here. This is farm number 2. And there is a big, huge olive grove here, which would be kind of different and kind of fun. Who knows? But we could move down here, move into these fields, kind of adjacent. But we'll do that later in the year. First of all, let's get to seeding or planting. Yes. All right, so let's get out of the cab view and let's fill up. Now, I don't actually know if this is going to work very well with my thing here. Let's open the cover. Oh, it does open. It does fill. It appears that this is not does not have fert, so that's okay. But it is big, and it is fun, and 42,000 liters. This is gonna be a lot. So let's tab through until we get to the corn. There it is. Corn. And it looks like grass hasn't grown yet. Looks like we got a little bit of weeds around these sides. That's okay. Let's get this guy set off with his job for the day, which is finally planting this field. Open the course generator. Do 3 headlands. That looks fine. What? Field position. Let's do this in the middle of the field. Sometimes if you don't have the field position in the middle of the field, it just is weird. Okay, why not? Come on. All right, let me figure this out. I'll be right back. And we're back. It turns out it was the number of headlands. I don't know why. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Let's unfold this thing. I've never actually used this or seen the animation, so I'm actually intrigued. I like how they don't open at the same speed. They're kind of like kind of different. That's cool. This is a direct drill. We have already plowed, and we didn't cultivate, but we did rock pick, so we're moderately there. And there. And corn, and go. And we're off to the races. And it actually goes pretty fast. Look at that. We're seeding at 20 kilometers an hour. That's not bad at all. Pretty snazzy. I am a little worried about the grass not growing. Like, it should be grown. Like, why is a lot of this grass that I mowed not growing? Like, some of it grew, but not all of it. Happened around the farm too. I don't know what's going on. It may never grow. At least the field grew. And that's the important part. All right, well, let's leave this guy alone. Let's get to our next task. The next task is actually going to be up here. I'm going to jump the fence. We need to mow our big field here again. Finally. So it's ready. Get some grass silage going. Make some money from the silage. This will be the first time we're mowing it after the first. So second time we're mowing it. And to do that, we're not going to use the mower we used before. I figured this is a pretty big field. We should probably upgrade our mower. And if you remember from a couple times ago, we demoed out a different mower. But I decided just to kind of upgrade our old school windrower to a new school windrower. And so with some of the money we got from the selling the paper, we got this. So this is a John Deere W170. I talked to the manufacturer and give me a black edition. They were super nice about that. And it's got a MacDon 40-foot draper header, which means we're going to mow a little bit quicker. Let's get this thing going. Boom. And then let's also set the course play up. Let's see if this one works first try. It might not. We'll see. Now this has about the same horsepower, maybe a little bit more horsepower than the previous one. Do 2, no overlap, 11.7 meters, generate. And good, nice. Now we're facing the wrong way, so let's get this turned around. And we're going to stick with him for the headland pass because we don't know if the headland pass is going to go correctly. Look at that, and look at the big windrow. Look at that, it's huge. Huge mungus. Great. You know what, let's turn off that line. That line's kind of boring. Not fun for today. You don't need the line. Let's watch this windrower. Oh. I did figure out my audio problem. It was just a silly setup thing. I was set up to put both audio channels into both audio channels when I recorded, and it recorded everything together twice, which didn't help the editing. You see the still down there. The still is still running. It's still running. Get it? It's still running. It still has water. It still has correct corn. It's slowly going through. We got a lot of whiskey in there, 178,000 liters. We're going to need to clear that out and start selling it. If we look at the stock check, the best time to sell it is going to be in July, so 2 months away. Right now, it's currently worth $1.1 million. So we have plenty of whiskey. Now, since we have so much whiskey going, it might be worthwhile at some point to go down into town and lease or buy the plant in town. There's 2 plants to buy. One would be the cracked corn rolled barley production point in town, so we don't have to use our little CR600 thing. And then the other idea would be to get, there is a whiskey production in town if I remember correctly, and we could go get that whiskey production and just kind of double down on how much we're producing. Obviously it doesn't make sense to do that until we have more crop, so maybe later this year, once the corn grows and we start to harvest it. That'll be nice. Hey, this thing's going real good. How fast are we going? It's 15. That's just a little bit faster than our other one. That's pretty good. All right. Well, while he finishes off his journey, he seems to be going well, and I think I'm going to let him finish. We're going to eventually need to bail. So since we're gonna need to bail, let's save this first. Mega Meadow. This is save course. Mega 11.7. So we'll use that for one. But we'll let the mower finish first. We could do follow me and have them follow each other, but you know, I'd rather just the mower just like let him finish his course and get it done right. That seems a smart plan to me. We still have all of our like boundary markers here. All right, so let's tab back. We're gonna tab back. I don't tab very often, but or I do tab too much. I'm trying to do it less. We are still going to use our old windrower. We're going to use our windrower on the new special surprise. The special surprise is coming today. Alright, so we've got our old 2280 diesel. This thing's pretty awesome. Let's make sure that... you know what we haven't done yet? I just realized. See, this thing needs fuel. Do we have a fuel point? I don't think we have a fuel point on our farm yet, which seems kind of silly to me. Let's put one down. No, that's not what I want. We want construction. Container. Is there any good ones? Oh, nice. There's this little one. Which little one? I'll put it right here. It's a nice place. Or like towards the exit, maybe? Ooh, I could hide it right here. That's a good place for it. I'm gonna hide it right here. I'm gonna put it right here, and then I'm gonna do press V to do free placement mode, and just place it, and that shouldn't kill the ground too much. All right, now we gotta fuel up. This guy hasn't been fueled up since we bought it, but we've only, you know, mowed everything a couple times, so let's see what happens. All right, let's go over here. Got our fuel. I like it. It's kind of just hidden here. Let's go. I like how the that thing on the side is kind of like a hose reel. I like how it's hexagonal. That's just silly. Buy the diesel for our thing. And hopefully just back up and fuel. Yep. And it's nice and fast too. That's pretty cool. All right, now we've been talking about this surprise, and I've been holding it back from you for 13 episodes. We're on lucky episode number 13, so I figured today is a good time to show you. We do have this new field here, which is actually already planted in canola. It looks pretty good. It's ready to go. We'll extend it kind of like we did with this field once we harvest it once. Let's meander our way up to the north. It'd be a good time to buy those fields today, assuming that the owners of the fields haven't planted them yet. I do know that one of them already planted one of those fields in barley or something, so I'm going to wait till midday before I buy those fields. Maybe someone else will plant for me. That does mean I won't be able to choose, but whatever. So I don't have to plant it. He looks like he's hauling along. He's going to be done quickly. All right, this is taking forever. We're going to drive up this little road, and we're just going to go zip, 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 zip. And we're here. So as you can see, I've mapped out the boundary lines of our property, right? So we do have some extra land that we can use should we choose to do more tree clearing. Now, I know we've done lots of tree clearing, but we do have to keep our paper mill going. So it might be worthwhile to clear some of these trees. It might be worthwhile to also eventually get like the lumber mill for more production to make some more money. So this is the surprise. Welcome to the new field. this field is actually a special, custom, one-of-a-kind texture. Look how tall it is. It's like eye level. It's so good. This is kind of what I would think in the US we'd get for hay. So if you're gonna be someone who's producing hay, mowing hay, I've been watching a lot of videos about people mowing hay lately. You don't ted it. You just mow it. You let it air dry a day, and then you rake it up, and it's hay. Because you're kind of you're mowing it when it's already come to head. See how this is kind of come to head? It's all kind of dry. So there's no reason for this crop to ted it, right? Well, since it's our crop and we made it, that's actually what it does. So let's turn the mower on. Put it down. And we're off. And as you can see, if I can stick to just the part of the field that's this crop, it's actually coming out as hay. How cool is that? I'm very excited to show this. Now, since we're gonna go around the edge here, and we're gonna get a little bit of grass in this outer windrow, and I'll have to come through and we'll get a tedder. And we'll just windrow this outer windrow, or sorry, ted this outer windrow once to make sure it's all hay. But the idea is this crop, whether it's painted on the map or planted, is going to produce hay directly out of the mower. Now this is a custom mower, but if I was using a stock mower, it would still do the same thing, because I'm good like that or something. Now, since we're using this little teeny tiny windrower, and because there's no field boundary, we can't create a course up here. We'd have to record a course, which I'll do off stream just because it takes some time. I'll probably do it after the next harvest. It would have been great to do it today, but I'm not that smart. Actually, let's just do it right now. I'm gonna change my mind. All right, here, record. We're gonna have to go around one more time. All right, let's make sure we get everything, because this is our boundary. This boundary, when you mow it, it'll actually be a little bit inside, so you won't get everything, but it'll be close. This is like the first crop I've ever made. I made this a while back. This is the very first time anyone's ever seeing it, which is actually kind of fun. I did make this a while ago though, and I've been itching and dying to show this off because I'm kind of proud of it. I'm kind of proud of the fact that it turned straight into hay. Like, that's freaking cool. That's special. It's different. It's unique. And there's no other crop anywhere in any map on anywhere that does this. Now, to be clear, this is a customized crop that's added directly to the map. There's no way to add it to every map, as far as I know. It has its own growth schedule, which is basically the same as grass, so it'll grow the same as grass, it'll roll the same as grass, and then we'll also be able to plant it. So what we're planning on doing is, this is one of two fields actually. I don't know why I'm recording this field like this, but I am. We'll end up deleting this field boundary that I'm creating now and creating another one next time. But what we're gonna do is, this is one of our two new fields. We want the next one over also. And so once we get that next one over, we will clear the land in between the two and just make one big kind of rolling hill field to get all of this new crop, which will be super fun. And we've made it around our boundary. And Yes. So if we do now, we're going to create a critical course, create a job, get another worker going. Field position. And open. Boom. And this guy. He's already mowing. We're going to get him going. He missed that one little bit. He'll get it on the way around. Perfect. And so now, this is a big field, especially with this little teeny tiny windrower. But we'll get to it. And we'll have to windrow this field also. Just because picking up these little teeny tiny windrows is a pain in the butt. So let's hide that. Oops, it's not hide. Yeah, let's leave it there. I'm not going to stay in the vehicle. And he's going to go through and he's going to mow. I love the way that this specific vehicle can make those corners because it has the rear kind of dolly wheels. But since we got all these people doing stuff, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Let's tab over to another vehicle and find out. We're over here with the big 9RT. And he just finished planting. That was quick. So we're going to have to go over to the other field. Actually, let's stop quick and see how much seed he has. He has enough seed. He still has 61%, so we're going to be able to see that next field too. Can we make this corner? Yes, we can. Nice. I really like this thing. It trails really well. It's a little wide. Like it's definitely like wider than a trailer. Or wider than a big rig trailer or whatever. But it trails really well. I think it has like because it has like the dolly axle on the front, it's going to pull really well. Perfect. So we've got that field all ready to go with our crop. We're going to put corn in that field. We're also going to put corn in this field. Real quick, let's get him started. See, I'm really good at this. Everyone's doing jobs. Actually, let's save that course. That was a good course. Field 7. Save. Activate. F5 to 7. Done. And then create a new job over here. Field position. Boom. Done. Done. And set him off. We'll make sure he starts. Good to go. Perfect. Let's go deliver some paper. We need a little bit more money. Tabbing through the vehicles. We need a little bit more money to be able to buy those last couple fields. Is there not more paper? I thought there was going to be more paper. You know, I think I already sold it today. Yep, no more paper. Actually, one more is going to spawn right now. So I guess we're not going to buy it. Let's go back to the farm. Let's head that outside row. Right? So let's get in here. Let's get a tedder. I want the store to deliver it to me. So I'm just going to go here. Tell the store to deliver it. Let's jump into the menu. Grab ourselves a tedder quick. There it is. Tedders. and this one. So this is my favorite tedder in the game. This is like the best. And because everything we're doing is windrows already, this is just going to keep it in the windrow, keep it good. 7 grand, not a big deal. We don't actually need to use this big tractor for this. Where's the other tractor? Let's use the small tractor for this, because this big tractor we can put on the baler. We do want to get another tractor, but right now land is more important. We do want to get all of those fields and crops. So I want to get crops in the ground. I want to be able to plant more barley, so we can do the whiskey with both barley and corn. I'll be able to do both. That was not a very good backing up job. Not a good job, Josh. Alright. Here we go. Let's jump over to the field. Here we are coming up on the field. Perfect timing. Oh, look, there's the mower. He's just still doing his 17 headland passes. I think I told him to do 3 headlands. He's on his 3rd. Let's get this last row tedded. So turn it on, lower it down. Since we did this manually, this is going to be a manual process. But the nice thing about this tedder is it just kind of, it just keeps it in a nice, neat row, right? Like, it has a wide pickup, like, so basically the whole front of it is a pickup, and then it puts it into a row. You're kind of also windrowing with this thing, which is a nice feature, especially when the windrows that were created by me mowing 2 passes are not perfect. But as you can see, it's picking up everything and then re-windrowing it, which is nice. So it's kind of both a tedder and a windrow at the same time, which is super handy. And we're literally only going to be using this thing for this outer pass each time we mow this field. Missing a little bit here. I think it's because it was a very messy outer pass. I went over it twice. So we'll do our best around the outside edge. If I can see where I'm going. Can't see where I'm going because these dang trees. Do a best around the outer edge, and then come back and get that middle section. We're going to windrow all of this anyways, so it doesn't necessarily matter. We got to think about what to get for a windrower. I wonder if John Deere makes any windrowers. Let me know in the comments below. Does John Deere make a windrower? I always try to, I've been trying to stick with John Deere equipment for this playthrough. Not that I need to or anything, but I'm just trying to, just for fun. And it would be nice if John Deere had a windrower I could use for this task. I've never used a John Deere windrower. All the other brands have them. You know, New Holland has one. You can always default to the Crones. Seems like the easiest ones to use. Get ourselves like a Swather 2000. Actually, that wouldn't work well in this field. It's too much hills. We'll get something. But now that we've finished this headland pass, then this field, or once we finish our second lap around, I guess, this entire field is going to be hay. And this is the only tedding we're going to have to do. Everything else kind of, whoops, totally missed that. I can go back. Everything else is already hay. We don't need to ted everything else again. And once the mower's done, it'll just be hay. And we'll bale it up as hay, and then we don't have to do the process in our forage depot to convert it to hay. Saves ourselves a step. That does mean we obviously can only use this field for hay. You can't use it for silage. But, you know, it's a fun new crop, and that's why I wanted to put it in. It's a fun new way of doing things, and that's why I wanted to put it in. It's different. It's unique. And it's going to be, I'm going to do my best to either release this on my website or release this on GitHub as a prefab that can be added to maps, because I imagine a lot of American maps might like this. Because then you'd have multiple crops. You'd have grass, you'd have meadow, and you'd have prairie grass. And if you plant prairie grass, it's designed to be tedded into hay, and it will use that mechanic, which is the whole point, right? all of our workers running today, huh? It's a full force. Nice. They missed it last time. Got it this time. Well, that was easy enough, and now we're perfectly fine with the hay. Right, let's get this guy back to the farm, and we'll see what else we're going on. Maybe we can set the baler off to bale. Go from there. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. And warp. Nope. And we're back. Let's park this with the rest of the grass cutting equipment. I think this is where the mower goes, but it's okay. And it looks like food's okay over there. Let's take this off. Let's check our... Do we have manure? We do have manure in our manure pit that we added last time. Thank you, cows. We'll use that manure for something. We already have a windrower. Why would we need to get another one? Maybe I'll use that windrower for baling that of the field. Good idea. Just don't need to get another windrower. We already have one. Let's go get the baler and start baling all of that grass up on the hill. With our new windrower is being... What do you call that? A swather. There it is. Our new swather is actively working his butt off. And look at the timing as he comes around for his second headland pass right as we drive up. I swear I did not plan that. That just happened. That's epic. Let's see if I can load the course fast enough. Mega Meadow. Load course. Activate. Show our thing for a little bit. First waypoint go. Turn this off. Dude. Why didn't you lower the pickup? That was super weird. Hey lady, you're not doing a very good job. You didn't lower the pickup. And we'll go from here. These windrows are huge. Look how often it's spitting out bales. We just spat out a bale a minute ago. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. Let's jump out and let's take to the skies. I don't know what the windrower's doing, but he's doing something. he's gonna come back on, like, do a pass right here. Is that what he's doing? More bales. That's the other thing we need to figure out. I'll have to figure that out off stream, but we don't have a really good thing for picking up bales, and the one we have right now only holds 10. I mean, that's just 10 bales is ridiculous. Like, even base game, you can pick up 25 or 24. Yes, this field can get done lightning quick with this windrower. It's gigantic. And he's managing the hills really well. I'm surprised about that. I actually wasn't sure if he was going to manage the hills. He's managing the hills very, very well. He's not missing anything either. It's the even better part. Well, I think we've got all the equipment we need. I think we've got all the things we're going to get today. The last thing to do the rest of the day is just going to be finishing baling this. And you guys don't get to see that. You saw that last time and the time before. And yeah, you know what's going to happen. So we'll finish up baling off stream and we'll finish it up for here. Just to finish it off for the sake of finishing off, let's buy that property we wanted to buy. So as you can see, field 2 already got planted in corn. And since we want corn, that's good. Let's get that one. Yes, buy. Yay. And then this one, we don't have enough money for. We're still 100 grand off. We could sell whiskey. We could sell paper, but the paper factory's still running. So maybe by the end of the day, we'll get it. Maybe before next episode, we'll get it. We can still plant a few things in May on this map, I believe. The distance for the ground doesn't work very well. And it looks like after all of that, our planter is also done. So yay, we've got 2 fields planted. We've got 2 fields being mowed. One of them mowing directly into hay because, you know, I'm awesome. And that's pretty much what we wanted to get done for today. So I want to say thank you to everyone for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video if you get a chance to share this video. In the comments, tell me what I should do with those other 2 fields. So we're buying 2 more fields. By the next time we have this next episode, we will have bought them. That means we have 2 fields to plant. What should we plant? Should we go into a new crop? Should we go into something different? What should we do? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll go from there. I want to say thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.